So the market opened up, NASDAQ opened up in a range today. I placed a few trades. I was down, I don't know, 16, 17 points at one time. I pretty much recovered it all. I shouldn't have got involved. Uh, I'm done for the morning. There's no trend, and nothing about my strategy works in ranges. However, I did play the volume profile extreme to recover my account, and that being as two standard deviations uh, set up, and I played the value area once as well, which is the one standard deviation. I'm going to show you how I did that. So, and I did recover those points, all but about two of them. But other than that, I'm done trading for today because nothing's happening. It's an inside day. Well, I say I'm done trading for today. It could change this afternoon. I'm not putting a whole lot of hope in that, but we will see. But I do want to show you how to play bounces and retracements on the volume profiles. Really, really, really good trade if the seven are in a tug of war, whether going up or down. And I explain all that as the video goes on. So uh, again, I'm in the Top Step Combine doing this. Today doesn't look like it's going to be a day to do anything. If you're interested in checking out Top Step, maybe joining their program and risking their money, I got an affiliate link below. You don't have to use it, but I'd appreciate it if you do. Help support this channel. Thank you. Today is Tuesday, February 12th, 2024. We're coming up on the 7:30 a.m. possible news dump. We're going to see if anything happens. Well, it doesn't look like anything has triggered the algos. So, looking at my longer time frame charts, 15 minute, 30 minutes, we see that the NQ has been chopping around the morning open. That's what this, or overnight open, excuse me. That's what this line is right here. Chopping around the overnight open. It was looking like the market's going to set up for a range day this morning, or an inside day, whatever you want to call it. So, trading opportunities may be few and far between. We will see. I'll be trying a new strategy today. I'll be using the Heikin Ashi chart with the Heikin Ashi smoothing, and like I showed Friday's video, I have super trend on as well. We're going to see how this works out. I spent probably about 6 hours over the weekend back testing this new strategy that I'm looking at, and I did well in the back testing on using the market replay function with Ninja Trader. But as you know, back testing is only good really for getting the mechanics down. It's not live. You have information that you don't have when you're live trading and all, but I did well. I was making with micros. I traded just with micros on the back testing. I was making between $400 and $700 a day doing it. So if I can get half that in a live environment, I will consider it successful. So that's what we're going to work on today. But I'm going to wait till market opens. There's no gap as of right now. There's no gap to play. We're at about even with Friday's close. If we look up here, 0.01%. There's definitely no gap to play this morning as of right now. Even if it goes gapping, it just ways been chopping all night, I wouldn't play it. We need a trending environment, either up or down, to play a gap play. Overnight trending environment, I should say. So that's where we're at. I'm going to pause this recording, and then I will come back on when it's time. Coming up here, got a buy signal, got green Heikin Ashi bars, but not much range on them. We've got 5-point range on these bars, so it's still kind of low. If you look over here, my delta, order flow delta is not really supporting the change in direction. come up here and almost hit the point of control and then come back down. So, and we still got the purple on the Heikin Ashi smooth, and so I'm going to wait. I'm not going to get in just because it says buy. I want to wait and see this turn blue right here, flip underneath and turn blue. Then I'll get in with a long. If not, I'm going to wait till it comes down here and then try and play that bounce. As long as the price isn't moving too rapidly towards here, that is. But this is the extreme value area, which is 2 standard deviations. This is value area right here is 1 standard deviation. Extreme value area is 2 standard deviations. During market hours, depending on what the big 7 are doing, these can be good places to get involved for pullbacks, bounces. If there's a tug-of-war going on with the big 7, if they're all green, then you're liable to get run over trying to play a pullback off here, and you're liable to get run over if you're trying to play a bounce here. I know that from experience, so it's really flying blind at night before, or in the morning before the market opens. But messing with these areas, I've watched enough price action to know I need to know what those 7 are doing, and only get involved if there's a tug-of-war. Some are red, some are green. And if they're all in alignment, it'd be better to play the direction than it would to try and play any type of bounce, whether it be bounce down or bounce up. So right now, still ranging, still chopping, not interested in getting involved. I forgot to mention, and might as well talk about it while we have this lull in the market. New strategy today. I tried out the Heikin Ashi candles in Super Trend. That's what these two are here on Thinkorswim. Friday I did well. I've added Heikin Ashi smoothing indicator here, which is going to help me. You notice how Heikin Ashi here is red down move, green up move, but you notice it's all kind of purple here on the smoothing. That means it's still in a down move. Hopefully it's going to allow me to hold on trades longer, get in trades sooner. I don't buy or sell just because Super Trend says buy or sell, but when I get that alert, it becomes a point of interest that I'm going to pay careful attention to. And I'm going to be looking at this. Is it trading below my zero line? And I'm only, well, if it's below the zero line, I'll look for shorts and longs. If it's above the zero line, I'm only looking for longs on my MACD. The reason why I'm willing to go for longs when it's under the zero line is because of bounces, retracements, stuff like that. But when it's above, I've just been involved enough to know that a lot of times when it pulls back, when it's above, I can't even get 10 points out of it, and I'm looking for at least 10 points to close out the first 2 contracts of the 3, so I can make a little something and have that third contract where I don't lose more than the amount of one contract. So I've noticed, I know it's not always, but often when it gets above the zero line, turns red, it starts showing it's going to be a pullback. A lot of times, it's just not even 10-point pullback before it takes back off again, and I get run over. So when it's underneath, it's a different story. I can play both ways when it's underneath, depending on what the 7 are doing. But that's the plan for today. This is a brand new strategy. Like I said, I spent a good 6 hours market replay in Ninja Trader, getting the mechanics of it down, watching what it does, but we will see. So I went ahead and closed out of that. I got the sell signal here. I got the purple smoothing candle, and I got the red or orange Heikin Ashi candle. That just tells me that this is not going to go. It gives me some information too. gives me some information too that we're in this chop, stay out of it. Well, the market's open, and this is a chart I got set up with the big seven, all of them together. And you'll notice it's been trading along the overnight open. It started up overnight, been trending down throughout the morning, been trading around the overnight open. We had a big push, new low with them, but they come back to the overnight open. So it's NQ is ranging, which we could see right here. This is the NQ on the 15 and 30 minute. It's not doing nothing right now. That's a big rejection there. It may do something. It may turn around, but again, this is market open. Things are squirrely. If I look at it, there's a good tug of war going on right now. So playing these extremes, like if I would have got in right there, probably been a good idea, but it was just too early to figure it out. Let's look at other things. But we got a tug of war. Some are red, some are green. So I may just be looking for these extreme areas here. But so come on. I waited too long to get in that, didn't I? So let's see what's going on over here. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Let's see what the next candle does. This is regular price candles over here. This is Heikin Ashi over here. Probably shouldn't have got involved in that. Did make a little bit of what I lost on that earlier trade back though, so it did turn out to be pretty okay. Now my volume delta, that's interesting. Profile, that's the authority there. This obviously is candle. All that's authority. So we will see. Let's look at the 7 real quick. All right, they're just about all green, so it looks like it might be setting up for a trend up day. Still looking for this here to pop above the 0 line. Looking for another blue candle. Actually, I'm looking for a retracement now, though. I learned when I was doing my back testing over the weekend not to trade using Heikin Ashi candles where I actually place the orders, because you got to have actual price for day trading. Now, swing trading might be fine. Day trading, need to use actual price action to enter and exit trades. I bet this goes all the way up here. I just should have held on. But I hadn't analyzed everything when I got into that trade, so that's my bad. I just missed this altogether. I was looking at something else, and I just missed this parabolic move right there. I'm aggravated about that. Just see something like that, you want to throw a trade on, just get in. Make sure you have your stops in place and just get in. Now you'll see, this is one thing I don't like about Ninja Trader charts, is sometimes the volume profile gets out of sync with what's on Thinkorswim. So for reliability purposes, I go by what Thinkorswim's doing. It just seems to be a better charting system. And for those of you who don't know about Thinkorswim, you can open up a brokerage account with TD Ameritrade, throw in $100, and you get this chart for free. It's got what's called paper money trade too. In other words, you can it's trade simulation. So I like Thinkorswim. Been using it for a very long time, and Trade Station has nothing on Thinkorswim other than the ability to hook up with multiple brokers. You can't do that with Thinkorswim. You can only trade with TD Ameritrade on it. But for a really good charting package that you can do all kinds of stuff with, and you can get many of the indicators that you see on TradingView, you just need to open up a brokerage account. Throw $100 in, you got access to his card. You don't even have to trade that brokerage account. But if you don't want to pay TradingView every month to use their chart, jump over here. $100, open a brokerage account. That's your money forever, and they give you this chart and software. It's really good. I got back in. This one here I'm going to hold until this tells me otherwise. I just pulled my stop out of the way. You see we're still blue over here. So it's saying hold tight. I have a bit of a tug-of-war going on with the 7 though. You see 3 of them have turned red. I knew better to get involved because of this right here. And this right here. And this right here. All kinds of reasons not to get involved in this. Oh, yikes. Everything's turned red. Just about everything has turned red. So I'll take the hit, reevaluate later. Stick it right there. Now we'll stick it right here. Right back where. See if it can give me a spot to get out. I think this is a good spot to get out. So everything is turning red here. So let's just let this shake out for a few more minutes. And stay out of it while all this is flat. Just stay out of it. That's the best choice. Take small loss. That's nothing. Nothing that can't be overcome with one good trade. We're going to see about playing this bounce off of the lower extreme. I'm well under here. Got a little tug-of-war going on these guys. May be able to play for a bounce or not. See if I make it back to the point of control. Alright. I'm not playing around with this one. I'll bring it right there. Takes me out. That's fine. That's how you play bounce. Those bounces only work if there's a tug-of-war. If all these guys are in agreement, bounces and retracements don't work. I've just learned that from experience. But when you got some green, some red in the mix, bounces off and retracements off these extremes seem to work more times than not. So, inside days, rough days. I don't like being down, but I'm not down much. That's nothing to overcome. I was really looking forward to trading this strategy, but it doesn't work on a range day at all, period. It only works in trends. So my desire to trade got in the way of And what I did was stupid. But what we do see here is we see the moving averages separate a little bit more. So I may try and recover what I've lost today if it comes back down, play a bounce, and then maybe call it a day after that. So we will see.